Hi everybody, welcome to AVS 217 Aviation Weather Services. I just wanted to take the chance to go over a few things with you guys really quickly and make sure we were on the same page as we roll into the term here. So, in case we haven't met before, I feel like I know most of the people in this class, but if we haven't met, my name is Cassia and I am part-time faculty here at PCC. I'm a commercial pilot in single and multi-engine airplanes, and I'm also an advanced and instrument ground instructor. I've been teaching for a little over 5 years now at various flight schools, and yeah, I just really love it. I'm also a huge weather nerd, so I'm really excited to be getting to teach this class this term. It's my first term teaching aviation weather services online, so I'm really excited to have the chance to go deep into these products with you guys and talk about them. If you need to contact me, then my email is the best way. Um, and I don't have designated office hours, but you can always find me in Flight Lab on Fridays from 1 to 4 in the Rock Creek Hangar room 112. And if you don't go to Flight Lab, you can still come by and hang out with us, use the simulators, get help on assignments from me, I would love to talk to you not just about weather services and weather, although trust me, I could go on forever about them, but just in general with your other courses as well. If they're aviation related, I would love to help you out. So feel free to crash that party. And as I mentioned in my introduction post, which I'm sure you will see if you haven't yet, then my interests include airplanes, Disney movies, and strange clouds. So, a little bit about this course. Hopefully, you have all opened up the syllabus, but I just want to give you guys a few of the highlights, the cliff notes here, okay? This is a 4-credit course, and surprisingly, we're learning about aviation weather products. And more specifically, how to make them useful. Okay, because it's one thing to read a METAR. It's another thing to get a disparate amount of information and kind of put all those puzzle pieces together and be able to see a clear big picture and identify all of the hazards and amount of risk associated with different portions of a flight based on those things. So that kind of synthesizing of information is going to be the big goal throughout the course. So even though we will be focusing in on a lot of probably familiar weather products as we go through, then the goal is going to be learning how to use those to recognize and mitigate risks. Okay, so our learning outcomes, just digging deeper into the weather products you probably already interact with every day, and also expanding your repertoire of weather products that you use. Um, Not this week because I feel like there's already a lot of content in week one, just kind of getting oriented. But starting next week, in addition to the kind of main weather product that we're focusing on, I'm also going to start popping in a little bonus weather product that maybe you haven't heard about before that is just kind of for fun, and learning about them won't impact your grade, but it might make you the coolest pilot in dispatch to know about them. So that is reason enough right there. And if you have any favorite obscure weather products that you would love to have highlighted throughout the term, please talk to me about it. Um, and let's see. This is taken again from the syllabus. There's a couple different places you can find this calendar. I have it in a course calendar submodule. It's just dedicated and it's also within the syllabus. And this is just a general overview of the weather products that we're going to be focusing on this term, as well as your assignments and your chapter readings. All of your readings come from Aviation Weather Services, the AC, which is available for free download, and I've got it for you in our reference library module that you'll see in the course. So it should all be pretty straightforward and simple. Um, Throughout the course, then you are going to have a series of quizzes, discussions, and two-part assignments. So every week you will have a short quiz that is prepware based and should take you only a couple minutes to complete. Those are worth 5 points each. Every week there will be a discussion board that you're going to need to post and interact with, and those are worth 30 points each. There will also be weekly two-part assignments that are worth 50 points each, and one big final project where you will essentially plan a very long cross-country flight and just look for weather-related hazards and impress me with your use of weather products. The grading breakdown, you will need to collect 900 points or more in this class to get an A. 800 to 899 is a B, and you can get a C by ending up with between 700 and 799 points. Anything less than 700 points in the class is an F. I just wanted to kind of walk you guys through a couple things here to make sure that you noticed them. So let's bust out this highlighter here. Um, so this is all contained in the course info and support module. And when you open that module up, you're going to see that your syllabus is there. Please make sure that you read through it. Don't just trust my cliff notes that I kind of speed read to you just now. Um, and after you're done reading through that syllabus, I need you to take this syllabus acknowledgement quiz. Guys, it's very important that you take the quiz before the due date because this is equivalent to you showing up on the first day of class in an in-person class. If you don't take this quiz, I'm going to need to assume that you're here by accident, and I'm gonna need to drop you for your own good, okay? I I'm not gonna like doing it. I want everybody here to talk with me about clouds and icing. Trust me, okay? So please don't make me do that. Please take the quiz, okay? It's one question. I think we can all get 100% on this assignment. Following that, we've got the course calendar. That's that slide that we looked at earlier. You can spend some quality time really looking at that in detail. We also have this really nifty discussion board here. It's not a graded board. It's just a student Q&A board. And if you have just general questions, you can always email me, but it might not hurt if your question might be something that someone else is wondering as well. Then post it here, and your classmates might get to you even faster than me. I make every effort to reply to emails within 24 hours on the weekdays, and my New Year's resolution is to not work on weekends. So please help me keep that resolution going at least till February. Okay, and don't expect too many replies to emails over the weekends. Following that discussion board, you are going to also see a few little tips here, okay? How to get a good weather briefing, how to get a good grade on your weekly assignment, how to get a good grade on your weekly discussion postings. Read through these, they're short and they're going to help you do well, okay? So let's talk really quickly about how the weeks will look. as we go through this term, okay? So every Saturday, you're going to see next week's module open up. And so every Saturday, if you wanted to, you could go in and just see what's coming up for you in the next week. And you can start reading your way through the material in your new module. Again, every week is going to have readings as outlined in that course calendar, a short quiz, a two-part assignment, and a discussion board. On Monday, you're going to see another video like this posted. Most of them will be slightly more engaging, I hope, because a lot of the content that I use in the videos will be drawn from your own discussions and the work that you submit in the assignments. So really, the videos will be as engaging as the class is. Um, and so if you would be okay with me sharing your work publicly with the class, then that you um, that you submit in an assignment, in a private assignment to me, then do let me know that by just writing it's fine to put this in a video or something to that uh, something to that regard right here in the comments section when you're submitting your assignment to me, okay? Otherwise, you can rest assured that a submitted assignment will not appear in a public video, but I do assume that anything you guys post on the discussion boards are fair game for me to talk about in a video since they are already public. And so usually I like to pull some of the most thought-provoking or funny or different topics and conversations that you guys have on those discussion boards and kind of just highlight them in the slideshow because maybe not everybody read everything, right? And kind of engage with you guys in that way. And I'm also going to sometimes highlight those bonus weather products in the videos as well. So kind of like little Easter eggs on top of the main quest of each week. On Wednesdays, your initial discussion post is due. Okay? So I want to give everybody time to reply to your thoughts each week. If you were to wait until the end of the week to post, then no one's going to be able to really engage with your thoughts. And you are all really smart, interesting people, so let's give ourselves space to have a real discussion by getting those discussion posts done by Wednesday, if at all possible. This is the one deadline in class where I do have a little bit of flexibility because I know that sometimes we get busy in the middle of the week. So if it's Thursday and you didn't get that post done, don't just give up and not post. Okay? Still post something and engage with the class. Okay? You might or might not get full credit for that if it's after Wednesday. Um, but at least give me something, okay? Some points are better than no points. And then Sunday is when everything for that week is due. This is the hard due date, okay? I do not accept late work in general. So Sundays at 11:30 p.m. you have to have submitted your weekly assignment. You have to have submitted your initial discussion board posting as well as your reply. And you have to have taken that quiz every week, okay? Now, I say that in general, I don't accept late work, but as you can see here, there is a little bit of wiggle room because we've got a little bit of extra credit built into the class, okay? So on most of the discussion boards, then after the main discussion board topic, you will see a bonus question that you can reply to, or sometimes it's a mission, like go and give a PIREP on your next flight or whatever, so sometimes it's just something that asks you to go a little bit further, a little bit above and beyond the bare minimum with the weather products. And if you do those bonus bits of the discussion boards, then I will throw some bonus points at you, and those can definitely add up to help keep you in those nice high scoring areas of the class. We also have an extra credit Dropbox, okay? And this Dropbox is going to be in that course info and support module that I mentioned. You will see it as soon as you go exploring the course. And this is your one-time use lifeline, okay? So you can use this Dropbox to submit one late assignment if you need to ever, or you can, with some pre-approval, if we've been talking, you can use that to submit a replacement activity in lieu of an assignment or some other kind of extra credit activity. But this is not going to be something where I will accept late work every single week in the extra credit Dropbox, okay? This is definitely your one get out of jail free card here. Um, Unless there are some serious extenuating circumstances, in which case, talk to me, okay? The most important thing is that I understand what's going on, okay? If I feel like you've just dropped off the radar for no reason, then you're going to end up with zeros on things. So just communicate and everything will be great. So those are just a, a few really quick notes to kind of get you started. Go start exploring that initial course info module and the week 1 module. Okay, that's where you're going to find this week's assignment, discussion board, and quiz. But if you just work your way through those 2 modules, then you will be really prepared to do well on your assignment. Make sure you read the tips on how I want to see those assignments done and what I'm looking for when I'm grading the discussion boards. And good luck! I can't wait to really get to know you guys this term and read everything you've got to say.